Come on, Days. Hey, how's it going, everyone? If you're interested in this shirt, you can get it right now here in my YouTube shop. It's amazing, and you can support women in sports and strike up some conversations with people. And I hope everyone's having a great day today. Welcome to Hoot's YouTube shop right here in the Sports Deli. Let me know what's going on with you. Hope everyone's doing well today. And just trying to see if this other hat is back in stock. Yes, it is. Well, it's a version of it. So we'll see if anyone's interested. Morning. Hey, bud. Come on, Days. Hope everybody's doing well today. Let me know if you guys have any questions. So this one is out of stock, but I'll just put it on here in case you guys are interested. There's a couple variations of it. So welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Come on, Days. Got some great things in store for you today. Hope everyone's doing well. Got a couple different kinds of spandex shorts here. Mamba Spirit. Days, come on. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. We're at the beach right now. Looking to see if I have any candidates for my Dog Beach Diaries podcast. And I forgot about the Love Has No Color. Love Has No Color shirt. Okay, I guess I'll just add that. Might as well, because I'm wearing it. Shut up. When I was a kid, we used to make fun of people if they would laugh goofy. We'd be like, shut up. Sure, right? Remember for a second? Days, come on. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Beautiful day today. Perfect day to wear a long sleeve or a short sleeve. I'm going to go work out later. Ooh. Good morning. Share the live out, y'all. Let everybody know we got some great items here today. Right here in the Sports Deli in Hoot's YouTube shop. Welcome to YouTube Shop, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know about it, now you do. If you're watching on the replay, please let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And also, love for you guys to subscribe and comment and anything else that I can do for you. If you have something you're looking for, let me know. And remember, all you have to do is do a word search on my channel, and it'll let you know if there's a video with regards to anything that you're looking for. So don't be afraid to search in the search bar a keyword search, because you may find something on sale cheaper than TikTok, cheaper than Amazon, cheaper than whatnot, cheaper than eBay, and would love for you to let me know what you're looking for. So welcome in, everyone. Come on, Days. Not going to be on here that long, especially if I find someone here to interview. And the reason I keep the tags on my hats is because you can't see it if you're looking straight ahead. And then when I move it, at least the underside doesn't get dirty from my thumbprint, because it's like in the perfect spot. And then on top, there's a tag also. What do you think of that? How about the 2-out base knock for my Detroit Tigers in the bottom of the 5th inning, which propelled them to a 4-3 lead as we head into the bottom of the 6th inning, looking for a 3-game sweep of the San Francisco Giants. Come on, Days. Let's go, babe. So we have one day until the promotion. Days, come on, babe. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Holler at your boy. This is a big rock, Jor. Days, come on, let's go. I said, hey, I told you that it is time to hustle. And if you're not going to hustle, you're going to be in a big timeout. I said time to hustle. I said cut. You've got to move your rear end. Time to hustle. Come on, let's go. Time to hustle. Come on, you're slow today. I said time to hustle. Come on, let's go. Taking too long. Where is everybody? You used to have hundreds of people in here. Is anybody shopping? Is anybody out there shopping? Because I got a lot of great items. Oh! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy, Mike Hootner. Welcome to Family Feud, ladies and gentlemen. Not really, but I like saying it because Steve Harvey says it. It's really funny. Say hi, Days. Come on, Days. Hi, bud. Days, come on. Days. Come on, Days. Come on. Days. I said time to hustle. Come on, let's go. Giraffe. 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 Okay, come on, let's go. Thank you. Giraffe. How's everybody doing today? I got a good feeling that we're going to meet someone today to get our 6th episode. What do you guys think? Hey, come on. Come on, Ace. I said time to hustle. Jor, look. Ooh, it's time for the 1. Oh, it's time for the 2. Oh. Come on, Days. Days, come on. I said it's time to hustle. Ooh. I said it's time to hustle. I said gotta take a hustle. Oh! Hey, bud. Come on, Days. Let's go, babe. Hey. Hi, bud. Hi, guys. Good morning, everyone. Come on, Days. Let's go, babe. If you guys are looking for any shopping items at all, let me know. Because we got some amazing things today, from this hat, the shirt, the undershirt, these 2-in-1 shorts. Man, I'm telling y'all right now, it's summertime. And when I get home, I can show you guys some ice makers, candlestick makers, tools. Sun, go behind the clouds, please. Thanks. I like it when it's cooler out. The dogs like it when it's cooler out. Then I can wear a long sleeve. But welcome. Let me know what's good, y'all. Y'all want to talk sports? Y'all want to talk podcasting? Trying to find someone to interview today. It's got to be someone interesting. It's got to be somebody that energetically, vibrationally, I feel has a good story to tell. And last couple days I've been here, we haven't found anyone. If you're wondering what I'm talking about my 6th podcast, the Dog Beach Diaries. Now, if you're interested in any products that you see up here or on the side here, if you're looking at it on your computer, let me know. Come on, Days. Okay. Hi, bud. But anyways, it is a beautiful day today. Nice and cool out, but still warm, so you can wear a short sleeve, a long sleeve. People always laugh at my dog when she plops down on the ground here at Dog Beach and rolls around in the sand. Roll around in the sand. Roll on the beach. Roll on the sand. Rolling on the beach and calling me Sandy. My Days. She's a traitor. Kaya, you traitor.
Is he looking around for a new master?
Yeah, for a fish. She likes to go fishing. Go fishing, Kaya. Go fishing, you traitor. Get the fishies, Kaya. Good girl. Get the fishies. Yeah, get the fishies, Kaya. Good girl.
Wow.
The fishies, Kaya.
Doing that.
Oh, yeah, she's doing it. The fishies, Kaya.
Does she ever catch one?
Once. So, you know, just like golf, you're going to keep coming back for more, you know. Hit that one good shot. The fishies, Kaya. Yeah, get the fishies, Kaya. They're all girls. Yeah. Get the fishies, Kaya. Get them, Kaya. Yeah, there was a sea lion yesterday, came like 20 feet from the shore over here yesterday, so. Oh, yeah, I said there was a sea lion, came up close yesterday, so I was like, she wanted to go get it. I'm like, yeah, no, not today.
That would not be good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a big one, too. Sometimes the babies, they'll come up because they're not sure, you know, or they get lost, but. Hi, bud.
So I used to work for the Navy where they trained sea lions.
Oh, really?
I got to go out on the boat one time.
Cool.
Training them.
That's so cool.
It is. They send a man down, a scuba diver down,
Oh, wow.
and to go maybe, well, pretty far down.
Wow.
And the sea lion doesn't know where it is. And then they release the sea lion, and the sea lion carries this clamp, and it finds the diver, puts the clamp on its leg, and then they can drag it in.
Wow.
Because the clamp has got a rope on it.
Right.
And that's how we keep ships from getting blown up.
Oh, interesting.
So they have those kinds of things around ships.
Wow.
Navy ship, of course.
Right.
Our Navy.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, sometimes the little babies, they'll get sort of lost and they'll end up over here. So I've had to call SeaWorld a couple times, but
Really?
because that's who takes care of it if, you know, they look distressed.
Oh,
You don't call...
They rescue them and either keep them and train them or...
Right. Yeah, you just leave a message, and then, if they have time, they'll come check it out. But the Humane Society does.
Bet on women?
Yeah, it's a WNBA shirt.
Oh, okay.
It's one of their
Sure.
phrases.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying watching the NBA games lately.
Playoffs are a lot better than the regular season, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Can't stand the regular season.
Yeah. Yeah, the playoffs are for blood.
Yeah, it's a lot more fun. Well, you got some new blood too, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Right, Chor?
I think SQA SQA.
Yeah,
yeah, the best.
Yeah, he's a good player. Well, OKC used to have Harden. They used to have Harden, KD, and Westbrook.
Yeah.
15 years ago. 12 years ago. It's crazy.
OKC did.
Yeah, had all three of those guys, and now they just rebuilt it, blew it up, and rebuilt it completely. Yeah, pretty interesting story. Because nobody really wants to go to OKC, but they figured it out,
Yeah.
A bunch of journeymen and guys that no one believed in.
If you're on a winning team, you don't mind living there.
Right. But it is the South, so, there's that.
Right.
Sort of, I guess, yeah. Hi, bud. Hi, buddy. You with your dad? Joe, you ready to keep going? Well, thanks for your service.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Were you in the military?
I was not. My grandfather was. Japan. Yeah.
I worked with the Navy as a contractor or a civil servant.
Hi, guys.
For 51 years.
Wow.
I didn't retire until 72.
Oh, my God. That's amazing.
I'm 82 now.
There you go. Well, hopefully you enjoyed it. You deserve it.
Yeah. Well, I got this wonderful wife there.
Well, there you go. That helps.
Sure, I have fun.
Well, that helps.
Yeah.
Right, Days? I got dogs. And a daughter.
Anymore?
I was never married. We had a kid together and we bought a house together and never married. So we did it in reverse order. But we get along great. Daughter's starting high school next year, so all is well. Days, you ready? We're not meditating anymore. Let's go.
Swapping back.
We live within a mile. We see each other every day. We help each other out. It is, so we're lucky that way. A lot of times.
So you have what I call a divorce that worked out.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of them don't. My divorce didn't work out.
I still pay half the mortgage. Some things are just not worth fighting for. It's about the kid, So, yeah, it's worked out pretty well. We're lucky. Goes quick, as you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kids are 15.
Oh, dang.
15 and 15.
What?
My daughter just turned.
Wow.
Turned 54 in a week.
She retired?
No, she's a very high-end intellectual property attorney.
Oh, dang.
She makes over $400K a year.
Man.
She had a case where she led the case with about 15 lawyers, 7 in-house and 7 guns, and it got all the way to the Supreme Court. They won. And when the Chief Justice read the finding, they had this reason.
In California?
Yeah. No, it was in the East. She had to be in Delaware half the time.
Oh, Jesus.
But anyway, it was an infringement case on their main drug, and they won
They went against a pharmaceutical company?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, but they're a pharmaceutical company themselves.
Ah.
This was Amgen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So yeah, she got to be the top dog in Amgen. So when the Supreme Court justice read it, there was 2 sentences in there. It was right out of her brief, word for word. And so she said, "Yeah."
Wow.
That was a real highlight.
Yeah, you got to love that.
Yeah.
Good for her.
That was a thrill.
Where'd she go to law school?
She went to law school at Columbia.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah.
She's from here, though?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What high school?
Uni,
Oh, wow.
which now is up
Right.
Cathedral.
Cathedral.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it across from USD. My former coach that I coached with, he went there originally.
Okay.
He was not happy about the move, but I argue with it at this point.
Did you coach some?
I coached college basketball for 24 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A lot of years. You really know a lot about basketball.
I mean, I don't know. I'm always learning. So I was on the men's side for 24 16 years, and I've been on the women's side this will be my 18th.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, is the team you're coaching in the WNBA?
No, I have some individual clients that are in the WNBA, so I do private training now, and then when my daughter graduates high school, then I'll go back to coaching college ball.
And watching all these NBA games, men's, I feel like I've learned a lot, and I want to see if some of the things I've learned you resonate with. Very often, and all the NBA teams, they get in the paint and they have a shot and they're close and they friggin' throw it out for a three and they miss the three.
Right.
What the fuck? Why wouldn't the coach say you're gonna either get fouled or make the shot or something?
Yeah.
Do you agree with me on that one?
Well, that's analytics.
Okay.
So 3 is more than a 2, right?
Yeah, right.
And the highest percentage shot from 3 is in the corner.
Yeah, right.
Besides the top.
Right.
So, they're being unselfish.
Yeah, I know they're doing that, but it seems like when they really need points and they're behind and they throw it out and the guy doesn't make the 3, it's because he could have gotten 2 or a foul.
Well, the only thing I'll say to that is if he's in the paint that deep and he kicks it out, everyone's scrambling. So now you have a good chance of an offensive rebound. Because nobody's really on the player that they were on initially. So you have a better chance of an second chance opportunity.
Okay.
And most long shots are long rebounds. So most long shots, the rebounds are going to be 15 feet and further.
Yeah. What about the thing I learned in high school about following your shot, because so often the ball will come right back?
I don't teach it.
They don't do it in the pros.
Well, most shots go opposite.
Okay, they do. Okay.
Now, younger kids, it's a little bit different because they're short. Not like in stature, but shots are short because kids in the beginning don't know how to shoot.
Yeah.
But once you get to high school, most shots after that, collegially or professionally, go opposite.
Yeah.
So if 70% of the shots go opposite, you're not playing the percentages.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, if you're missing a layup, then go after it.
Yeah. Right.
But a mid-range, 12 feet, it's going to be short.
In fact, these guys are really good at missing a layup and getting their own rebound and putting it in. Both teams are good at that, it seems like.
Yeah, those guys, they're elite when it comes to intangibles.
You
Daisy.
think OKC will take the whole thing?
I think so. They're deep.
Yeah.
They're big. They're long. They're fast.
Yeah. Well, that's now that I don't have the Lakers. They're after the first round. I think it was OKC that knocked them out in the first round.
Yeah, I wish the Lakers would have gone a little bit further, but they're just not a good team.
Okay. Well, with the superstars they have, you think they won't be able to build on
Well,
that?
if you look at the teams and who's won recently, Denver won a title recently.
Yeah.
You got to have depth.
Yeah.
And I've always said since the 90s, once the bad boy stuff was over and, Jordan, if you don't have at least 3 or 4 three-point shooters on the floor at one time, at all times, and 3 or 4 people that can get downhill at all times, you're probably not going to win more than 50% of your games. And the Lakers don't have that.
Yeah, all right.
They have 1 or 2 decent three-point shooters on the floor at once, and a couple guys that can get downhill and get to the basket, but they're easily scouted.
Well, I think LeBron is definitely a go.
Oh, he's definitely top 5. Yeah. It just depends on how you define it, I guess. Yeah. 51 years in the military. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. I loved my job the last.
What'd you do?
27 years. Well, for the first half of it, I was a programmer.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
back when that wasn't even a.
What's that?
When that wasn't even a thing back then, IT.
Well, yeah, I spent several times on board ship in the Gulf of Tonkin during the Vietnam War, actually changing the program that they were using real time to fly sorties, actually debugging the program while they were using it. So that was pretty exciting.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So that's my start of my career. And then I ended up.
Your dog's going after the ducks.
Ended up changing to leadership.
Oh wow!
And he's a leadership trainer of the ride.
He'll come back.
That's our dog,
they'll come back. Yeah. My dog goes all the way across.
Yeah.
And then comes back.
He'll come back now, I think. So he chases anything moving. He's a predator.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Daisy does too. My pit bull right here. She's the sweetest dog.
This one?
Right here. She's the sweetest dog ever.
Yeah.
and she'll go after, animals, but people and kids, she loves them.
Yeah. Right.
So leadership, yeah, interesting.
Yeah. So, in my leadership training, I got mentored by a couple of guys that were really good, and then I got really good myself.
So you were still in the service, or you were a
I was a civil servant.
Civil servant, yeah.
Yeah, I never wore the uniform. Well, I wore the uniform in the Army and the Air Force.
Oh, wow.
But I only worked for the Navy.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So that helped you think, to get a job because you served?
Say again?
So you served in the beginning, but then you were a civil...
a civil servant in the Navy.
In the Navy, got it. Do you think your initial time helped to get that job?
No.
No, not at all.
The key to getting that job is I had a master's degree from
Wow.
USC.
Oh, dang.
And I know for sure that had I not had that degree,
there's no way
I wouldn't have gotten the job at all.
Oh, wow.
And I worked for him. I worked as a civil servant.
Wow, you got a master's way back when. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Why'd you go get a master's back then? Because most people...
Just because I wanted to have it as on my resume.
Wow. So that was in the 60s, right?
The master's was in the mid-70s.
70s, okay.
And
wow.
About 10 years after I graduated from college.
Right, which was from where?
Arizona State.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wait, you're how old?
82.
Did you know Lou Scott?
No, I didn't know very many people.
Well, he ran track there, and then he went on to the '68 Olympics.
Well, yeah, but I was there in 60.
Oh, hi, bud.
I was there in 61 to 65.
I don't remember what years he was there, but he went to Arizona State. Yeah, he always told the story on my podcast about how his coach said, "Stay away from the white women. Just keep your eye on the prize. Just focus on running."
Right.
And he made the '68 Olympics by one step.
Well, I was there when Henry Carr set the world record in the 220.
Wow.
And they also that night set the world record in the 4x4.
Wow.
Back then it was like 304.
Right.
Now,
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Mike Freeman, Euless Williams,
Okay.
Henry Carr, and the other guy's name is escaping me right now.
Yeah.
But I was at that track meet the night they did that. That was two highlights of my life at a track meet. That one and the Lingman versus Brent Mills. I was at that one too.
Wow, that's crazy.
And that was absolutely crazy. They were like this for 6 fucking miles.
That's crazy.
And you're just like,
how do you do that?
What do you do?
Yeah, right. Wow, that's amazing.
And I forget which one of them won, but anyway, the only one, whoever won, I think,
right, by step.
Yeah, by that much, right.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Really fun to watch it, though.
Yeah. So what's the success to your marriage?
This is my second wife.
Okay, gotcha. That's the key.
I met her online.
Experiment.
I met
Wow.
her online in China.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then after we dated online, I went over there and lived with her for a couple of weeks.
No kidding.
And on the second to last day, they were climbing the Great Wall, and I asked her to marry me.
kidding.
She said yes. And we've been married 13 years.
Man, that's amazing. What a story.
Yeah, my
So there's
kids
hope.
My kids were totally against it.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, because they said she'll have all your money and you can be gone in 2 years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
They thought you were going to die at 71?
No, she divorced me.
Oh, gotcha.
Because a lot of them are the reason
They come here to
they
get
come here.
citizenship, yeah.
They get attracted. The men get hooked by sex
Right.
because they're so sexy and beautiful.
Right.
And then a lot of those women are just looking for a meal ticket to get over here.
Exactly.
And get some money and get away.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right.
So
That's still a thing?
I imagine it is.
Yeah.
It certainly wasn't in my case.
Because we always heard that back 15, 20 years ago, yeah.
Well,
that's amazing. 13 years.
Well, with Trump, I don't think anybody in the world's going to be
Come over here. We can't go to Canada. It's like just crazy right now. Yeah, he's something.
Oh, you
that's
mean
for sure.
American citizens can't go to Canada?
Well, they're talking about how we may not be welcome there at this point. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Come on, Days. Days, where are you? Come on.
So I have a flag on the front of my house for 3 years now.
Yeah.
It's half American and half Ukraine. Mixed.
Yeah.
And I give currency to Zelensky's war machine every month.
Yeah, man, the fact that he has the audacity to even suggest that Ukraine invaded Russia. It's just wild to me.
Yeah.
Like, why would you say? Like, even if you're playing psychological mind games, like, that's you just. And now he's mad. Now you're mad. Like, it took this long for you to be mad, bro. Like, you just think because you're you're gonna get stuff done and fix the wars in a week. What a loony bin.
Yeah, he said on day 100 came and he hasn't made any progress.
Jesus. Denial's not a river in Egypt. What's your dad doing, bud?
Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Well, I think at the midterms he's doing so much stuff that people hate. I think at the midterms we're going to get the House or Senate back.
I hope so. The problem is, I've talked about this for a long time. When you create chaos, people don't have the bandwidth. We barely got red dye number 3 out of foods because some moms for 2 weeks got pissed off.
Yeah.
And now people don't think anything applies to them. So this is the problem. People are like, well, we should send gang members back. Okay, that's fine.
Yoda! No, come back.
Come on, Days.
Come on, Yoda.
So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's to stop a guy from ICE coming down the street and you, even though you look white, right?
Yeah.
To say, well, you're in a gang.
Yeah.
And you say, no, I'm not. Look at me. I'm not in a gang. I don't have any tattoos. Sorry, you're in a gang.
Yeah.
So there's no due process.
No.
So yes, you can sort of, these people that vote for him can wrap their head around, well, look at him. He looks like a gang member.
Yeah, or a terrorist.
Right. Yeah. So that's the problem.
Yeah.
Is you could say that to anybody, and before you know it, they're in El Salvador, and then now, oh, sorry, we made a mistake.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
So there's no due process, right? So they can just say a white guy, a black woman, an Asian guy. It doesn't have to be somebody with tattoos.
Right.
There's no due process. They can pick anyone off the street and just say, sorry, we heard you were in a gang.
Well, some good news this morning came out. A judge wrote a 73-page paper.
That's crazy.
Against Trump, denying him the whole thing about birthright citizenship.
Just crazy.
And they said in the paper it had 28 exclamation marks.
Yes.
And this judge is pissed.
But he doesn't listen to anyone.
Yeah. Right.
And he's got immunity.
Yeah. Then the Magna, they try to get the judges to be arrested for
that's crazy.
Inappropriate behavior.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shit.
Going after people, it's just insane.
What's your name?
Mike.
Alan,
pleasure.
Yeah.
I was on my live, so the whole thing was recorded.
Oh my God.
It's funny, I do a podcast too. It's called the Dog Beach Diaries.
Really?
So I interview people, and they tell their stories. Usually it's 5 minutes, but I have 6 podcasts. So I've had professional athletes on my podcast. Wow. Yeah, the main one's called the Sports Deli. So I've had football players, Major League Baseball players, Olympians.
Well, while it's running, I'll tell you a success story.
Yeah, absolutely.
And leadership. So I got really good at it, so that I was able to do all these things.
This is for the Navy?
For the Navy.
Yeah.
So I got certified in a whole bunch of different things. Crucial conversation, situational leadership, Myers-Briggs type indicator.
Myers-Briggs is great, yeah.
Emotional intelligence, and the one I like the best, the most, was 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Stephen Covey. So I got so good at it, I got a lot of recognition and some awards from the Navy.
You know Danny Slomoff?
No,
okay. Go ahead.
I was all at Point Loma.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So anyway, then.
You want to walk with your wife?
Sure.
Yeah. Watch the rocks.
Yeah.
Mondays, we got to go, babe. Leadership.
I lost my train of thought here.
Leaderships.
Yeah.
Myers-Briggs. Stephen Covey.
Yeah.
You got really good at it.
Oh yeah. So I got really good at it, and I knew it. I was in the zone.
Right, you're in the zone.
I was in the zone. So I don't know, when you've done some training, if you ever had this experience.
Yeah.
Do you ever try telling the team that they have the answers, and that's
give them the power, you mean?
They have the collective intelligence. All you guys have to do is students answer a question I ask. And you get them all answering, and pretty soon they nail the question right on the head that you wanted out of them. And they've all locked in on it because they're really interested. So I got really good at doing that, so people were totally engaged in the class. And one of my tricks for doing that was, I had a lot of tricks, but this one, one of the people in the class, I don't know, maybe I don't know hardly any of them.
Right.
I give the roster of the class to say Bob.
These civilians, or are these people actually?
Civilians and in uniform.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, mixture.
Wow.
Mostly civilians, but about 25% uniform.
Yeah.
So one person would have this roster. And his job would be, if nobody in the class can answer the question, call the next person on the roster. All of a sudden, everybody's paying attention. They don't want to get embarrassed.
Right.
They don't want to say, what was that question again?
Right, exactly.
Because it totally embarrassed them. So they're totally engaged. And then once they get totally engaged, they realize, oh, this is fun.
Right.
And by the way, if someone says something funny at the expense of somebody else, they get the frog.
Yeah, that's right.
And the frog would be flying across the room. That was you, and bam, and everybody would clap, and they actually competed to get the frog because it's like an honor to be called out.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
So I had these tricks,
Yeah.
And all the evaluations I got for years were
From the students.
It went like this: 19 out of 20. Alan's the greatest thing since sliced bread. 1 out of 20. He sucks. You're out of fire.
Right. Throw the high end and the low end out. Yeah.
And none of the managers would do anything to disrupt me.
Yeah.
Because, hey, we'll take 19 out of 20.
Yeah.
anytime.
Right. Totally.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I was.
Hi, bud.
Once I was retired.
Through the legs, ladies and gentlemen.
Once I was retired, this happened only about 6 months ago.
Oh, wow.
This is a moment that I was going to tell you about. We went to, what is it called in San Isabel? Shady's or Shidley, the bread place.
Oh, yeah.
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 Like Shakey's or Shidley's
Right.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we stopped there on the way back from visiting our friends in Julian. Who live in Julian.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And so we stopped there and
Hi, bud. She's fishing.
went in and got in line. And
Yeah, she's fishing, bud.
there's a couple of guys standing in front of me that were tall, and we were right by the beer case when we got in line. After that, everything's bread and
Right.
stuff. So you get in line like that, then you can shop as you go along through the line. So I said to these two guys, hey, look, we could be drunk by the time we get to the cash register. And they laughed like you did. And so we went on and shopped in the line together, my wife and I. And when we got to near the cash register, there was a woman asking all kinds of inane questions. And so it caused the cash register lady to have to go ask a manager, go search for something, or go find an answer. So it was taking a long time.
Right.
So then I just started talking to these two guys. How do you guys know each other? We're friends of the family ever since we were born. Where'd you go to school? Here and there. And what are you majoring in? What'd you major in? And what are you majoring in now? Because one was graduated from college and one hadn't. Anyway, I'm picking their brains all about them, And that goes on for a little while. This woman's taking a really long time.
Obviously.
And finally, one of them said to me, well, so what is it you did? And I said, well, I was a leadership trainer the last 27 years of my career, and I got really good at it. And had a lot of fun doing it. I was talking about it to them.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, there's a scream from the door. And everybody kind of looks up because it's loud.
Right.
It's a woman, and she screams, "Alan!"
Oh, Jesus.
And she comes rushing across the room.
Wow.
Throws her arms around me.
Oh my
And
God.
by this time, I recognize her. She was a student of mine from 10 years ago.
Oh my God.
Okay. And so we're reminiscing on the times
The
we
frog.
had together, whatnot. And I said, by the way, Susan, tell these guys what kind of instructor I was. She says, are you kidding? He was the best we've ever had. No instructor before him or after him, it couldn't even be in the same room as he.
Wow.
And she just bragged about me like, oh, heck. So here I am telling these guys all this bullshit about how great I am. And it gets randomly validated.
Right, that's crazy.
And that's, how crazy is that? I believe in divine synchronicity.
There you go, right.
It. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then at my graduation, the senior department head made a speech for me that to this day it makes me cry when I read it.
Oh, wow.
He was a commander in the Navy. When he retired from the Navy as a commander, a squadron leader of a jet squadron.
Right.
And there we go up here.
Yeah.
Where's your dogs?
They're here. They're
Okay.
chilling. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll finish up. I'll stay down here. You go up there. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, he's department head. He makes this great speech, and now he is actually executive director of the whole organization.
Oh, dang.
4,500 people.
Oh, my God.
And the speech he made about me was just like
Wow.
a tearjerker.
Yeah. That's cool.
And I really savor that speech.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, nice talking to you, Alan.
Yeah.
Thanks for your service. Thanks for your leadership.
Yeah.
A lot of people benefited from it, that's for sure.
Yeah. You want my phone number?
I can give it to you if you want to text me, and then I can send you the link once it's done.
Okay.
We'll see how it sounds. I have a microphone here, but I didn't give it to you in time, so
Okay.
I'll have to get the wind out, because a lot of
Okay.
times it's windy if you don't have a microphone. But yeah,
What do I want to do?
can
Should I call you?
you can just compose a message or call, and then you'll have a number if you just hang up.
Yeah, I'll
Either
just
way.
call.
619.
Okay.
Hold on, let me.
Wow, 619. It says McSell.
Yeah, that's someone else. 316.
Yeah, I was wondering. That would really be the
That
one
would
I'm
really
thinking.
be something.
Yeah.
4747. All right. Pleasure.
Yeah.
All right.
Hope to
Take care of
talk to you
yourself.
again.
Yeah, likewise. All right. Sorry, took them away from you. Okay. See you
Be
later.
on your podcast.
Yes, absolutely. All right, guys. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Well, there you have it. Another episode of the Dog Beach Diaries right there. Kaya, you traitor. Kaya, you're a traitor. Sorry. Yeah. Kaya, you're a traitor.
He's so precious.
It's not fun to pet a wet dog, though. Okay, come on, guys. Okay, come on, guys. Let's go fishing. All right, y'all. I guess I will see you next time. I want to see how this sounds. All right. Peace.